Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time. And all the time,
I know that's
God is good. Pastor Haynes, we happy to have you this morning. Senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the Wild, Wild West. Pastor Haynes, I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, God bless you. Listen, Rick, today I simply want to talk about the power of prayer. Please understand that prayer is powerful. Prayer is so powerful that prayer has a way of allowing you to access resources from above you that are now within you so that you can deal with the world around you. But also prayer releases a power around you so that even when you can't, you know that God can. And so the word of the day is prayer will fix it. What does prayer do? Prayer, first of all, begins with you. What did I say earlier? Prayer releases power within you so that you are ready to deal with the world around you. Oftentimes, we know in this life, to quote one writer, in order to make a difference, you got to think, you got to work, and you've got to pray. Listen, sometimes we fake our way out of a situation because we have the mind to help us open the door to a new era of possibilities. Other times we work real hard and make stuff happen. But then every now and then you can't work your way out. You can't think your way out. That's when you pray your way out. Because when you pray your way out, you open yourself to resources, divine resources from above you that are now released within you. And before you know it, you have the power to make a difference in the world around you. But also, look what prayer does. Prayer unleashes that power from the God above us to do for us and around us when we don't have the power to do ourselves. Listen, there is power in prayer. That's why that old school, Ricky, that's old school song said, what a friend we have in Jesus, all of our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege it is to carry everything to God in prayer. Whatever else you do, pray about it. And if you pray about it, I promise you, prayer will do something to you and in you, but it also will do something for you in this world around you. I guess I got a question for you. Have you prayed about it? God bless you. Have a blessed day.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 22 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Kohl's. Everyday style is easy with favorite looks for fall. Whether you're layering up or snuggling in, we've got price-right picks for any occasion. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. President Joe Biden traveled to Israel and brokered a deal to allow humanitarian aid to flow into Gaza from Egypt to help civilians impacted by the war. He also said he is convinced that Israel was not behind the deadly rocket attack on a Gaza hospital. In other news, Ohio Republican Jim Jordan failed for a second time to get enough votes to become Speaker of the House of Representatives. Jordan has been blocked by more than 20 members of his own party. In the absence of a Speaker, the House has been unable to take any action for 2 weeks now. Lastly, taxpayers in 13 states will be able to file their taxes online directly to the IRS under a new pilot program being rolled out next year. Taxpayers with relatively simple returns will be able to try and could save them the cost of using a tax preparation service. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of this morning's headlines. For more news, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Draws the double. Laney to the corner. Vandersloot. No! And that is it! An unforgettable finish to Game 4. A resilient conclusion to a remarkable season for the Las Vegas Aces.
For the first time in 21 years, the WNBA has a back-to-back champion, and they go by the name of the Las Vegas Aces. They closed the deal last night. A'ja Wilson wins the Finals MVP. Houston Astros win Game 3 of the American League divisional series. Texas Rangers still lead that series 2-1. And former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown, I reported, was arrested for not paying child support. And, of course, we listened to his girlfriend says that he owed $31,000. Got an update for y'all, man. He coughed up $15,000 to get out of jail, and that $15,000 is going to go towards child support payment. And now he owes another, $16? So we're going to see what happens with that. That's my quick sports report. Gary, what up there, big dog?
All right, y'all. Everybody's talking about Serena Jamaica Williams. She's an American professional tennis player, and they're saying that Serena Williams, y'all, has signed a 2-book deal starting with an intimate and open-hearted book, y'all. Her memoir, they're saying if Jada Pinkett Smith could do it, Serena feels she could do it too, honey. So everybody's congratulating her. Now they say that she stepped back, honey. You know, from the sport she dominated like few others did back in the day. They said, but now the tennis great has a 2-book deal with the Random House Publishing Group, starting with an intimate memoir in which she will open up, you know, about everything from her childhood and early tennis training, dramatized in the 2021 film King Richard, to her extraordinary career and the obstacles and setbacks that she endured, y'all, along the way. Now, the book is not yet titled and does not have a release date. So everybody's congratulating Serena Williams and her 2 books. I'm sure she's going to make millions of dollars from that book. So everybody's doing the memoir now, so Serena, do well. All right, the color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is crushed curry. On the high end, you say crushed curry, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Oh, man, coming up next in the hot spot, Trey Songz sued again. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat,
Morning
and this
to
is
you.
the hot spot. Good morning to you, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Trey Songz is being sued by 2 women who claim they passed out at his house party only to wake up with him forcing himself on them non-consensually. Oh, my goodness. According to a new lawsuit, the women are accusing Trey of sexual assault and battery for an alleged 2015 incident at his Los Angeles area estate. In the docs, the women say they first met Trey in June 2015 when they went to his concert and got invited to an after party he was hosting. They say subsequent interactions led him to be invited to his home in August for his birthday party. Now, the women claim they were forced to give a password and turn over the phones to gain admittance. Inside, they said it was mostly women and only a handful of men. And the ladies were pressured to drink alcohol from unsealed bottles. You pressured to drink alcohol? Okay. Here we go. Like,
okay.
That's why I had to stop too. Like, come on now.
I got a message for Trey Songz. Trey Songz, no more parties. Okay?
Right.
Don't ever go to another party if it ain't at Chuck E. Cheese.
No more parties. And ladies, nobody can pressure you to drink anything. You say no. You know what I'm saying? Say no. Don't drink an unsealed bottle. I don't drink an unopened water. Do y'all drink unopened bottles of water?
Open.
Yeah, an open bottle of water. Right, not at all.
Sitting up there trying to make a decision, some bottled water that only you opening.
Right.
Trying to make sure that you had it.
Exactly.
You know, your kids got backdraft.
Yes, yes.
For real.
So, look, they claim they only sat on the couch by the pool, and that's when Trey swooped in and led them to an upstairs bedroom where they passed out with their clothes on. The next morning, the women say they grabbed their clothes and tried to leave, but Trey refused to turn their phones over to them. Eventually, they said security guard intervened, gave them their phones from a safe, and called them an Uber. Now, Trey's attorney, Michael Freeman, tells TMZ this is another example of a nearly decade-old allegations being repurposed to take advantage of California's constitutionally questionable new look back window. Wow. We look forward to...
Did they call the police? The night it happened?
I don't think so. It don't say they did. It say the security intervened, gave them their phones from a safe, and called the Uber. When they got their phones back, they should have called the police, waited outside, and waited for the police to come if they were assaulted or woke up feeling raped or whatever the case may be.
Trey Songz don't need to have no more parties. And ladies, don't go to Trey Songz parties.
Don't go up in the bedroom. And don't drink unopened bottles of liquor.
How about don't drink nothing? How about get you something to drink before you get there, knowing that people be spiking drinks and stuff like that? I don't know, man.
You
I don't know.
You knew you was going to a party when you stepped in that party and saw it was 2 men to 50 women. Like, what was you thinking?
Right. You
That's
know, and then if
crazy.
you felt uncomfortable, just leave.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get that bread, get that.
I was about to say the same thing.
Then leave. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got Special K with the news you cannot use. Good morning, Ricky. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Morning, Dave,
Good morning, Ricky.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time, y'all. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. Special K, great morning.
Hey, great morning, grand rising to all my kings and queens out there. All right, so look, people talking about this new Ebony Alert for missing black people. That's a California thing. You know, they always doing the most. Well, now, of course, it's going too far. They put out the Ebony Alert. That's for black folks. Now they got a list of other specific groups of missing people. Me, personally, I think this is going a little bit too far. Super Dave, give me some appropriate music for missing people. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So, they got the Eileen Ebony Alert. You know what that is?
What?
That's an alert for missing women that have one leg shorter than the other.
Eileen.
Oh, wow.
They got the Say What? The Say What Ebony Alert. That's for black women that's missing whose eyebrows is arched too high.
Wow.
Rock T, say what? They got the Peaches and Herb Ebony Alert. That's for couples that go missing that had broke up and got back together.
What?
Wait a minute. This ain't funny, but it's funny.
That's the point.
Hold on.
They got the Head and Shoulders Ebony Alert.
Yeah.
That's for people that go missing that look like Roland Martin. They ain't got no neck.
Oh, wow. Keep going. I just want to see how many of these you thought you said.
Oh, I came up with a lot of them.
Come on.
They got the BICTH Ebony Alert.
What is that?
Black women that go missing that look like Mama D.
Oh, she misspelled it. Keep going.
They got the GAOT Ebony Alert.
Oh, wait a minute.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's for any black people that go missing that look like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, keep going.
They got a Stevie Wonder Alert.
And what is that?
That's for missing black men with hairline that start behind their ears.
I'll be damned. And what's the next one?
They got a Coleslaw Ebony Alert. I bet you don't know what that one is. That's for missing side chicks.
Now, that one was funny.
All right, well, we get out on that one. That one was funny.
No, come on, Kay. Kay, these are really good, bro.
No, they ain't.
I'm sure somebody... Man, don't ball up the paper. Hey, Kay.
Don't do that.
Kay, what do we do on the weekend?
Come on, man. We do stand-up comedy, damn it.
Okay,
we do
keep going,
stand-up
bro.
comedy.
If I said I've been doing comedy 33 years. Damn them people sitting in the car. I don't give a damn about them not laughing. I'm enjoying this. Keep going.
They got the Lil Darryl Ebony Alert.
What is that?
That's for slow kids that wear thick glasses that turn up missing.
Give me one more, Kay. Hey, Kay, here go the standing ovation one right here. Let's go.
They got the I Miss Robert Ebony Alert.
What is
That's
that?
for struggling rappers that drive 92 Tahoes that turn up missing.
No. This ain't your stand-up. This is your sit-down segment, obviously.
One more.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying the city of Baltimore at least, shut down, honey, when Jada Pinkett Smith showed up, honey, to her book talk at the Enoch Pratt Free Library with her #1 fans and told, they said, her extremely famous family. Now, they're saying that the Baltimore native, honeys, Buzzy new memoir, Worthy, has taken over headlines in the past few days, honey, after the actress revealed for the first time publicly that she and her actor husband, Will Smith, separated back in 2016. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the attendees exploded, honey, into cheers of excitement when the Oscar winner, y'all, appeared and clamored to take photos of one of the more famous families in Baltimore, y'all, and that's the Pinkett Smith family. And Will was there, and here's what he had to say.
Show up for her and support her for the rest of my life.
Yes,
and there you go.
That's it.
He showed up for his wife. That's what more African-American men need to do for their women, their queens. Show up for their wives regardless of what goes on, no matter what she says. These men, y'all men need to show up, honey, and show out for your wives, honey. And they said he talked for 13 minutes, and they said he had a lot to say. They said he gushed to an enthralled crowd about the Emmy-winning Red Table Talk host and the sacrifice that she made. Listen to what he said, Ricky. She made sacrifices, honey, during their union, he said, which he referred to as a sloppy public experiment in unconditional love. He said, I just really want to come out and just be here and hold it down for you the way you held it down for me, honey. That's what he said about his beautiful wife. He called their relationship a tumultuous, brutal. He called it brutal. He said that's a portmanteau of brutal and beautiful. That's what he said. So, y'all, that's what you do for your wife, honey. No regard, Jada's only telling the truth. She loves her husband. He loves her dearly. They said they ain't going nowhere. There will be no separation and stuff. And, you know, I think Stephen A. Smith needs to hush and leave this woman alone with her husband.
No, it don't. Everybody having a opinion because she the one put it out there. We was minding our own business until she came out with that mess.
Yeah,
I understand people saying we need to mind our business. Well, you the one put it out there to try to sell the book.
Well, I don't know if she's trying to sell a book.
You know, we was minding our business till you come talking about you had an entanglement, you slept with your son's friend. We was minding our business. It's all in the news. It's all on your phone. You scrolling. It's getting on everybody's nerve. We don't care.
Yeah, well,
we don't.
We love Jada and Will, and they are going to definitely stay together. So, and he made it be clear. He made it known. He showed up. So, there you have it. So, I mean, all the people that's saying stuff about Jada and Will, honey, y'all need to hush. Let that woman sell a book, purchase the book, and read it, and call it a day. Don't you? I mean, you're not going to
How about Serena book?
Yeah, with Serena.
With her uplifting her dad and the things that her parents did and all the accomplishments that she made without the toxic stuff. What about her book? That's what need to be trending. Serena Williams' new book.
Yeah, well,
that's
both
what we want to read.
Well, we're gonna read them. We want to read them both, honey. After you read one, read the. You ain't got nothing to do on the weekend, so just get a book and read it, because reading is fundamental. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Miss Idina Menzel, baby. You know, that's the woman whose voice used to be honey in the hit Disney musical Frozen. And she's opening up, y'all, about her failed marriage to actor Taye Diggs. They said the Tony-winning actress and Taye met back in 1995 during that original production of Rent, in which Tiggs portrayed, y'all, Benjamin Coffin, the landlord. Now, they're saying the two were married a decade later, but the marriage lasted for just 10 years now. According to MTO, they said they learned that Idina believes, y'all, that Taye's uncomfortability, y'all, with being in an interracial relationship, y'all, doomed their marriage. I can't believe that. She is speaking out. She's saying that Taye married her because she was white, and he divorced her because she was white. Now, they're saying Miss Idina explained how Taye's views on race led to the end of their marriage. She said, quote, "We all love each other and sleep with each other," as she put it, adding that things changed drastically out in public, away from the tight-knit, inclusive space. She also said that Taye was on the cover of Essence and Ebony magazine, and being interviewed by all these black journalists. She said, and I think that he had his own stuff to deal with. You know, she also said that, and she said, and it seemed like there was some disappointment in the community with him because he was married to a little white Jewish girl, and so I took that on too. She said, when asked how Taye, how he felt as Medina became a Broadway star with Wicked, she probably responded, he was always so supportive and probably relieved so that he didn't have to feel like he was overshadowed in some way or taking up too much space. Oh, my God. I never heard a woman speak out and say a black man married because she's white and divorced because she's white. Because usually African-American men marry white women or women of other color. They love him and worship him and praise him. But she said he divorced her because of that, though. You know, he was dating that actress. I mean,
April.
He was dating, April. Yeah, and I don't believe that. Oh,
I don't remember him putting her on display, Idina, the first wife, like he showed his relationship with April.
Yeah, but
really?
No, I think he probably was. There's probably some truth to that.
Yeah. So, but when that happened, since when black men became shaming white women, they always put them on pedestals and, put them so high you can't touch them. So I don't believe that Tay would do something like that.
You can't take her to the Spelman and Morehouse football game.
Okay. I guess not.
Spellhouse?
Well, honey, she's speaking out, and I wonder what Tay's going to have to say about that. I'm going to listen to his story. Mm-hmm. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is crushed curry. On the high end, you say crushed curry. On the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for today.
I know your brain tired from all that damn reading. You done read a damn book on
Ricky, this is
long
very
ass.
This
That damn teeth like them long ass trains in the projects when you're trying to get over your girl house.
Those be long, don't they?
Yeah, long boring ass teeth. You get yourself together.
I went to the bathroom and came back.
Really?
Did 2 episodes of Dish Nation. What the hell?
Yes, Lord. Because the people need to know. We need to know detail, and I edited a lot of it. So, honey, you
time for
coffee.
Yeah. Time for Mark Morial. Damn, what the
all right, y'all don't get cute now.
What the hell? What the MSNBC to you? What the hell is
That's right, honey. And y'all better make sure you, honey, take it.
Our face.
Well, wait a minute. What was that mess you just said? That mess you just told us a few minutes ago, honey. I'm still trying to recollect my memory.
That wasn't no tea. That was a gallon of iced tea. What the hell?
That's right, baby. And it was with some good sugar.
All right. All right, now let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this long, this led you in your house shoes. Go be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us. Just wake up.
It's Kurt calling from Lear and Louisville. I'd like to wake up all the lot. Listen, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Flakita and Karina calling from Waxhaw, North Carolina. We want to wake up everybody. We love you, Dominique. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, this is Tia calling from ATL. I would like to wake up my husband, Torrin, my son, Tegan, my son, Taryn. Y'all have a good day at school and work. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Shelly calling from Orlando. I want to wake up my kids, Mary, Christopher, Christina, and Malcolm. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we going to let them know. Let them know then. Gainesville, wake up. Wake up. Meridian, wake up. Wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Dallas? Wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Unfiltered, unapologetic. It's just real talk. Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
I'm so sorry. Hey, Rickey Smiley Unleashed. Hey, listen. This particular doggone Unleashed, I'm going to stand on the soapbox today. I'm standing on the soapbox today. Man, I want to just take my hat off, man, and just show love to every last Little League football coach in America. I'm going to tell all y'all, man, y'all don't even understand how powerful y'all are. Y'all don't even understand how y'all change lives. Y'all don't even understand how y'all create young men. And all of the mothers that step back and allow the coach to yell at the little boys and make men out of them. If you don't like what's going on in society, if you don't like the way this generation is behaving, put your kids, put your baby, your little boys on the Little League football team. And let your little girls go out there and be a cheerleader at the park and have a good time. Man, that has brought me so much joy, man. This has been a real rough year for me. And going to the park, pulling up in the parking lot with sweaty, musty shoulder pads on the back seat is my life. It is everything.
Yeah, man.
Man, these coaches be going in their pocket, man. They be spending their own money. They getting off work. Man, my grandson, head coach, is a truck driver. I'm talking about be driving all over, delivering loads, coming back, making sure the little boys have football practice in their face, yelling at them, screaming at them, getting them motivated. Yeah, mothers, I said it, mothers, yelling and screaming. Because you know what happened when the coaches yell and scream at them? They grow up and they're not sensitive. and their feelings are not easily hurt. They're not in their feelings all the time when they don't get their way and that they're not entitled. All the mothers, man, thank you for allowing these wonderful head coaches that don't get paid, do not get paid a dime for committing and donating their time. If it weren't for y'all, if it weren't for Little League, I want to tell all y'all Little League football coaches, it would not be no Rickey Smiley if it was not for you.
That part.
It would not be no Rickey Smiley Morning Show if you, Little League football coaches, did not establish discipline and structure. And I thank you. I want to take my hat off. You ain't going to get emotional. Because my Little League football coach passed away, and that was Coach Osley, the Tarrant Wildcats. And, man, it made me tough, man. It made me tough, man. Little League football is everything. My grandson, I'm trying to not make it about me. I just want to make it about the coaches. My grandson out here playing football, man, giving it his all. I mean, tough as damn nails. And he grew up tough. He growing up tough anyway because he in the house with me. He in the house with two college athletes. My nephew Terrell trained him in track. That's why he fast. And then he in here with Malik. Malik be upstairs dogging him out real bad. And we just treat him rough. That's why he rough and he tough as nails. And he'll still come get up under you and get up under a blanket and watch TV with you. But I promise to goodness, he tough as nails. And thanks to the damn Little League football coach, one of my frat brothers out there coaching. Shout out to all the Jacksonville State University Qs. Man, y'all just don't understand how y'all changing these kids' lives, man. And I just want to thank you. And the team moms.
Come on, dog.
The snack pack, the potato chips.
Come on, dog.
The Doritos, the bananas.
Yes, sir.
The Lunchables, all the stuff in that little Ziploc bag that don't go together. You got it in there.
Them sliced oranges.
A sliced oranges, a turkey leg, a scoop of coleslaw, butter beans, neck bone. I don't know what. We gonna, hey, Special K, we gonna talk about the team moms putting all this stuff in these kids' snack pack. Man, them kids be so happy to line up and get that snack pack.
Yeah.
Or whatever when they come out that football field and they be musty,
cheese nips,
sweaty.
Come on now.
My grandson got the wind knocked out. Somebody tackled him. He fell on the football, got the wind knocked out. He thought he was dying. He was crying. He started crying. You know, you had to go and grab him by the pants.
Yeah, pull the pants out.
Yeah, where they could breathe.
Yeah.
Had tears running down his eyes. But guess what he was doing when the tears was coming down his eyes?
What?
Snapping that damn helmet back up, ready to run back in there.
I love it.
Acting like he was finna go in there and kill somebody.
I love it, dog.
Every single Little League football coach, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, from Richard Smiley, I love you.
Yes, sir.
And thank you for all that you do for saving our young men. God bless y'all, man. And I hope that God find you and bless you throughout from generation to generation, man. I absolutely love you. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Blake Tony, did you hear that?
Man, I ain't got time to think about J-Line right now. I got real problems.
Why everything always about you, man? John.
I got real problems right now. I've been trying to call you since 5 o'clock this morning. I've been trying to call you. You ain't answer your phone.
I've been at work.
I done text you and everything. I done text you 6 times. Ask you call Dr. Carr, tell him to call me.
Bro,
like you so busy. Like you so busy. Like you got so much going on. You ain't got all that much going on. Ugly. I've been trying to reach you. I text Rob T. I text you. I text Gary. I text everybody. I say, hey, will y'all please tell Dr. Carr you call me before I be dead over here.
Why do you go to Dr. Conley yourself, bro? You right there in Douglasville.
I'm trying to call him. He need to come where I'm here.
Where you at?
What's wrong?
I'm at the blood truck over here by the West End.
You need a blood truck for what?
I'm in the blood truck, Shadow. I'm in the blood truck.
You giving plasma?
That what I'm trying to do. This little ghetto ass girl over here who doing the blood thing, who put a thing in on. She man, I'm so tired of black people. I swear.
Black people be doing the most. What happened?
They be. I'm professional. I'm over here trying to get the blood, give some blood, trying to do something good for the community. Oh, this girl done came over here, stuck this thing in my arm to take the blood out. Her baby daddy done came over here. They outside fussing. The thing done bagged up. The little hole pipe would take the blood out done bagged up. Now it started putting blood inside of me. So now I got too much blood in me. My leg and my arms are swollen up.
Wait a minute, hold on. I thought you was giving blood.
That's what I thought I was doing, but it's putting blood, it's pumping blood back inside of me now. My chest swole up, my arm, my legs all fat.
How much you weighing now?
I'm scared I'm gonna bust. That's why I said call Dr. Conyers, he can come and poke
Get up out the chair.
Just pull it out.
I'm too weak to move. And my legs are swollen up and then I went to sleep. I can't feel my feet.
What made you decide to go and give? Are you giving blood or blood? Are you trying to make some money off of blood plasma?
Yeah, I'm selling. I'm trying to. They give you like $60 if you give like 2 gallons, something like that. I don't know.
2 gallons.
That's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. Can I just take off the rest of the day until I get myself together over here?
You might be at a funeral home getting embalmed. You better get your ass up out of there.
You want to mess with some dude that's your son's friend, as trifling as that may seem in people's eyes, that's your damn business. You want to break up with your husband and all of this stuff, that's your business. But this public emasculation needs to stop. Jada, all you're doing is elevating the level of vitriol coming your way, because it don't matter what you say. There's nothing you can say to a man to justify what you have done to Will Smith. Every time I see Jada Pinkett Smith talk about Will Smith, I cringe. We kings. We kings. We ain't here to be treated like that.
Sure are.
You're queens and you shouldn't be treated like that either. And I get that. Tell me anywhere, biblically, scripture-wise, in any scripture, where it encourages you to publicize your personal business for profit when it negatively affects your spouse.
Pimping.
That part right there. There it is. I just had to play that because it just don't get my. I want to play the one that Ryan Davis said. Ryan Davis really laid it out.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, it's 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Last year, actor Juicy Smollett, y'all, they say he was sentenced to 150 days in jail, y'all, after his conviction on felony disorderly conduct charges, y'all, from staging that hate crime host back in Chicago. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that Jussie, who was released pending appeal, has entered rehab, y'all. Yes, he's in the rehab. They're saying, y'all, that Jussie, honey, he has entered into a Chicago rehab retreat treatment facility, and they're saying the rep said that Jussie has had an extremely difficult past few years, and he has quietly been working very hard for some time now, and they are proud of him, honey, for taking these necessary steps. Isn't that nice, y'all? I mean, Rick, that's the new thing now, too. You know, if you do a crime or whatever, you do something real bad, they say you just go to rehab, honey, and, tell them you're rehabbing and stuff, and you kind of get off on the situation, Tony.
Him and Jussie Smollett.
Yep. So he's in
rehab.
rehab.
Good for him. I hope he can get back on a TV show because he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor and everything. So, honey, hopefully, everything goes well with him, and rehab works for him, and then he starts his life all over again. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. 3 months ago, they were saying former TV reality star Nene Leeson, Bryson Bryan, he was arrested on felony drug charges back in Gwinnett County, Georgia. Well, now they're saying, y'all, just in time for Thanksgiving, that Bryson has finally been released on bond. They're saying that Nene Leeson is a free man as long as he doesn't get into trouble again. Now, they reported, y'all, that the documents obtained by this outlet said that Bryson is no longer in lockup after y'all posting a $6,100 bond, following him and his fentanyl arrest back in July. Now, they're saying Nene's 33-year-old son was taken into custody 3 months ago after that felony possession. And they're saying, honey, that he's out of jail right now. And they said, they also kind of tagged on him when he gave a false name. He gave his brother's name instead of his own name and stuff. But they're saying that Bryson's bond, y'all, was broken down into 3 parts: $1,850, y'all, for the loitering charges, $1,850 for giving law enforcement a false name, and only $2,400, y'all, for possession of a Schedule 2 controlled substance, y'all. Now, they say if he failed to appear for his bond, he will be back. They're going to issue a bench warrant, and they say he will definitely be back in the pen, y'all. But some people saying, y'all, that, honey, he definitely going to return himself back in because he definitely could be spotted because they say he got Nene Nee's old face, so they say. He would definitely be, they'll be able to find him. So, hopefully and pray for y'all that he does the right thing, because, honey, jail is definitely not a good place to be. And I'm sure with him being a young man, he definitely doesn't want to, be in jail again, honey, because I know doggone well I definitely wouldn't want to be back in jail if I was him. So, and then my quick for free story, y'all, it's a sad situation, though, y'all, but it is what it is, though, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Jada Pinkett Smith's brother, y'all, he's heading for divorce court. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but they're saying, honey, that Jada's brother and his beautiful wife are now divorced, and they're saying that, honey, the wife said that she did not want to be in the Jada Will situation, so she's filing divorce from Caleb Pinkett, which is the brother. Yeah.
Because of Jada?
Yeah, she's filing divorce. She said, honey, she stayed around a long time.
Oh,
her name is
wow.
Patricia, and they said, honey, she and Caleb separated back in 2020 like Will them did, and she said she definitely doesn't want to have that situation again.
Oh.
So she's filing for divorce from Mr. Caleb Pinkett, y'all. They're saying she's seeking joint custody and physical custody of Jada's niece. So, y'all, let's keep that part.
Wait a minute, Caleb Pinkett, who is that?
That's Jada Pinkett Smith's brother. Yeah, his wife filing for divorce too. So they coming out now saying Jada and Will's situation coming out. So her brother's wife is saying she wants a divorce from him. Since
she probably wanted a divorce anyway. She just needed a reason.
Yeah, she needed a reason, honey. But now since they going through all that stuff, honey, she finally decided to file for divorce. Now that Jada and Will got their stuff out there, so
she been wanting to leave.
Yeah, jump on that bandwagon, y'all. So doing what you got to do, honey. And quickly, y'all, they say Lauryn Hill arrived 2 more hours late, y'all, in Newark. So
still ain't showed up.
Boy, comedians can't get away with that.
They say last night.
She showed up how many hours late?
2 more hours late, baby. They say this girl arrived in Newark 2 hours late, honey, for her concert. So
she'll start at 8 o'clock and folks sitting there. She show up at 10:15. Ain't nowhere near.
That's crazy.
Comedians get beat up trying something like this.
Yeah.
You cannot love your audience, man. People took time out their day. People have spent a bulk of their income to buy a ticket. And I get nervous when the promoters be like, just give them 15 minutes, let the audience get in. People are still out there parking. Man, I be wanting to start the show, man, because when people sit there, they start getting tired. Man, I hate that, man. I get in. I'm looking at the audience. I'm looking at the body language. If the DJ, if they ain't hype off of the DJ or whatever, man, the energy start to come down. You got to start the show, man.
Yeah, they say her concert was supposed to start at 7:30, and they said she got on stage at 9:55, honey. So congratulations to Lauryn Hill, honey. She doing.
And you gonna say
show up every time, like they know she gonna be late, and they keep showing up.
Yeah, they love her. I mean, because that was like your concert Saturday, Rick. I mean, you tried to have them to start, and they kind of waited a little while.
Yeah, man, I don't like that, man. I be wanting, because people got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I don't want to be there all night either. I like to walk out. But, people come on time. The promoters be trying to get everybody in. Come on, y'all, come on in, or whatever. But that ain't fair to the people that got there on time either. So it's just a lot.
Somebody said that at Special K concert they showed up late because nobody was there, so they had to wait for the people to come.
Oh no,
I'm just telling you what they said.
I don't know what concert that was.
I'm just telling you what somebody told me. They said they got there late. They said they got there late because they said nobody was there, so they had to wait for the people.
They got there late because they were still listening to that long ass tea.
I don't know, baby. I'm just telling you what the people said.
They was late.
I'm just telling you what Miss Malcolm said. She said, "Girl, we got there honey around."
Miss Malcolm told you that.
I'm just telling you what she said, honey. We could call her, honey, so she'll tell you. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is crushed curry. On the high end, you say crushed curry, and on the low, you say beautiful yellow. That's your Kahlua for today.
Oh, he been waiting.
Miss Malcolm have no reason to lie.
Hey, Rock T, he been waiting on that one.
No, because they said they was waiting on that late.
He had that bullet in the chamber.
They said, honey, they was waiting. They said, girl.
It's your calm demeanor and how you breaking it down for me.
Gary, who else was with Miss Malcolm? Who else was with him?
Miss Malcolm, Miss Byron went with her, honey, because those girls went together, child, honey. Miss Gregory said she had to work, so she couldn't go, honey. So I said,
Gary, what they said? What Special K had on stage? What he had on?
They said, girl, it looked like a crushed velvet outfit, but they didn't know what it was because it was so far back, honey, because child, the people finally started coming in, honey. They had the lights dimmed, dark. They didn't want nobody to see the audience, that it was almost empty.
Did you see that post?
Keep
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is crazy. Beyonce, do we have this on Rickey Smiley?
Yes, it will be in 5 seconds.
Yeah, they done took this little boy picture and gave him some dimples and some damn veneers. It actually don't look bad. I mean, I wouldn't bad. Just let me choose which one I want to put on there. But they got they took the little boy. One of the most highly anticipated moments for parents with school-age children is Picture Day. Now, it's Brad, you see this?
Yeah.
Which one you feeling?
I think he looked cute with the teeth.
Photoshop.
The teeth look good on the picture, y'all. It do, but
I'm thinking about taking some of Malik pictures back. My son was bad, and he frowned on most of his school pictures. If I could just take some of his damn pictures back and let these people redo some of his school pictures, because I really don't want to put them pictures up on my wall. Them crazy ass stairs and stuff that he was doing, because he probably was on in school suspension half of the time when he took most of his school pictures, because Malik was bad as hell. He'll tell you he was bad. We talk about it all the time. Now, it's tradition for the school to put on a picture day for students so parents can get pictures and the school can prepare yearbooks. As such, some parents go all out to make sure that their little ones, look good from head to toe.
Now, with that in mind, one parent was confused when her child's school picture came back. In a TikTok video, a mom shared that the school added veneers to her child's photo. And, of course, social media users had something to say. TikTok video creator Derry shared a slideshow post about her son's Picture Day results. And, of course, she wasn't pleased. This school didn't give my baby veneers, the video caption reads. As the video starts, you see a slideshow image of Derry's handsome son. And in the first photo, her son is sporting a yellow shirt, flawless skin, dimples, and a huge, bright white smile.
Now, in an email sent to the school, Derry said, "I need my son's unedited pictures. This is not my kid." And while Derry is seemingly bothered by the retouch photo, she also is laughing at the results of the photo she got.
Can y'all take that picture and put it next to Special K comedian pictures? I swear. I swear.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh.
You do like a young Special K.
No.
No, this
don't
kid
look like
is
an
cute.
8 by 10
Whoa,
black.
hold on.
8 by 10 black and white
Shade.
comedian. Look like the picture with the veneer look like he's performing tonight.
Right.
Exactly.
No, this kid is cute. Come on now.
Cute.
Okay, wait a minute. Brett, but by implication, you saying that
talking
I'm
about
not.
them
No,
big
I'm
ass
not, but
teeth.
this kid just is a happy...
He looks like a happy, handsome kid.
Where your dimples? You don't have no dimples.
I don't have no dimples.
Yeah,
he like a
has
handsome
the
little kid.
cutest
They put a little
dimples.
Beijing in his hair. They put a little.
But they did that too.
Yeah, they LeBron'd him up.
He got a little line up. Yeah, you see a little white around the edges. They just
Said
trying
they
to...
LeBron. He said they LeBron them up. Right.
Yeah, dog. They did Bron. They got
Right.
that Bron. That's what they call it. Go to the
Maria, you got kids. You got a husband and kid. Your husband probably would love the idea, but as a mother, how would you feel?
Well, we use Photoshop and these filters so much on social media, and I think it's real bad. Well, I think it's bad that you're starting with kids, because if you look at the original picture, he's cute without the smile, and I don't think we should be making kids feel like they need their appearance altered to be cute. That's just my opinion as a mama. I like the original picture.
Did they arch his eyebrows? Did they arch his eyebrows too?
They sure did.
Come on,
Color
man.
them boys in a little bit.
That Photoshop game is off the chain.
Yeah, they sure did. They gave Gary. What about the eyebrows arch, Gary?
I mean, I don't see the pictures are definitely not. They need to have more of these pictures like this for some of these adults. I mean, it would help out a lot with some of these adults when they are putting out these pictures, trying to, go on sites for love and all that.
Gary, I tell you, I just wish they would have had that back when you took, when they gave you a job at Wendy's and you took a picture in your work uniform. And that damn picture you put on the internet, please take it off. Please.
But I mean, that was me and my natural beauty. So I mean, right now they could touch it up a little bit. Now I would love that. I mean,
Gary, that was your first day on the job. Why did you go
sure
take pictures in the wind? That was the Wendy's uniforms with the stripes.
Yes, honey, that was the first Wendy's uniforms with the Apple hat and all that. I mean, because I was so happy and proud of my job. From cutting yards with my uncle to moving up to Wendy's, honey, I was very happy. So I went to the studio and took a picture in it.
You got fired. How long did you work at Wendy's?
I don't know how long. I mean, I may have worked there maybe about a year or so. I probably did.
You went to a studio and got professional photos.
Yes, ma'am. Honey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Rickey, that was the name of the studio.
Who does that?
Me.
Went to glamour shots with a Wendy's uniform.
That's right, baby. Wow. You proud of your doggone job?
Did you wear the uniform over to the studio or you changed once you got to the studio?
No, I wore it to the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, we were taking pictures, honey, on our jobs when some people was in jail and were taking pictures of mug shots. But, yeah, it was okay.
And then, Gary, you got fired from Wendy's.
Yeah. No. I left.
For what? Okay, you left.
know what the hell I got fired for.
Yeah, but for everybody that don't
but
know.
everybody, all the people that's just not turning into the show don't know why you got fired at Wendy's.
Well, so
we got new people in Tampa and St. Petersburg that don't know.
Yeah, we just went on the radio in Tampa and St. Pete. They have no idea. No idea.
I got fired because I got sick. I was going through a breakdown, and honey, I just started throwing chili pots and stuff like that. So that's what happened.
But I know we talk about the kid, but what triggered the breakdown at Wendy's?
I don't know, because I was going through something at the time. So I was going through something. So honey, and that's what happened. When the phone would ring, it just made me.
So the phone kept ringing in the back.
Yes, and
the tickets coming up. People kept ordering. It was lunchtime.
I don't know what time it was, but anyway, it just made me
and
aggravated.
You slung a pot of chili across the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you left while they told you to get out.
Well, they called my daddy to come get me.
And he came. And so your daddy worked at the funeral home. Did he pull up in a hearse?
No, not in the hearse, honey. He came in a car. And they
one
got
of
me
one of the family cars with the seats facing the front.
No, damn, Rick, our family car. So they came pick me up, and they brought me home, and eventually I got diagnosed with bipolar, and that's what happened. So,
But somebody told
Stop
me.
it! Damn it!
All righty then. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. It is about that time, 13 before the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, happy to have you this morning as always.
Always good to be with you, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Blessed and highly favored, bro.
Good morning, Jeff.
God is good. Be quiet, Special K. Nobody talking to you. God is good all the time.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's cold-blooded right there.
We're not going to start off like that. Good morning, Jeff, my brother.
Hey, listen, brother. I was coming around, brother. How are you, good sir?
I'm good, my friend.
Hey.
Man, I hate when you do that, man. Jeff, come on there. Ask me how I was doing it. You have to make it about you, man. I just get tired of this.
Shut up. Just be quiet. Let me and Jeff talk. I want to hear from you.
Please.
Act like this your show or something.
Yeah. Talking to everybody like you.
Just with your name on the wall.
Like your name on the show. Y'all over talking.
Jeff, just talk to me and Rock T. We
want to be a comedian superstar.
Okay. Listen, man. I really want to know your thoughts, man, on is Jim Jordan going to be the new leader?
No, he's not.
Why?
No, he's not, because he's too extreme, and members of his party that don't have the courage to come out publicly and say that they don't support him, but they know that in their districts, you got a lot of Republicans who are in Biden won districts, and their futures is on the line if they vote for somebody like Jim Jordan. They know Jim Jordan is going to do more harm than good, so they're not going to vote for him.
And to your point, you also got to look at people's body of work. Jim Jordan, who is from Ohio, I think there's going to be another round of questioning of him today. He's not a deal maker. And if you're going to be the speaker, you have to be a deal maker. And you got to be a deal maker with Republicans, let alone a deal maker across the aisle. He don't even make deals with Republicans. So I agree with you. I don't see how he comes out of this and becomes the speaker. It also sets up for Democrats to be able to support another candidate who's a bit more sane. So I agree with you. I don't think we're going to see that happen. As it relates to the war in Israel, President Biden was in Israel yesterday, and there were a lot of folks that were confused about what is he actually going to achieve. He made a statement that said that his major, I think, goal was to ensure that there was aid that was able to come in, and many of us that are following know that Egypt agreed to allow aid trucks into Gaza as they have been shut off from water, from just all resources. So as this goes on, one of the things that I think is going to be challenging, I don't know, Kay, did you hear about the Biden official who resigned?
What?
I just read about that this morning, and it was because they have some disagreement on how the support for Israel is being portrayed or something along those lines. I was just reading about that.
Yeah, and it I mean, this is a person who has been in the position that he's in for over 11 years, and I think like so many else agrees that the attack on Hamas by Hamas that started this conflict that we're in now was deplorable and inhumane. But he spoke about how can we claim to be consistent with what we say when we're actually providing weapons, which never de-escalates the situation. It always escalates the situation. So, this is probably one of the most divisive political issues that there is. And you go
Jeff,
ahead,
do you
please.
think it's because nobody in the situation hands are fully clean? Israel's hands aren't fully clean, even though they were the victim initially. But then again, the Hamas is all the way wrong.
Yeah. What about the people that live in Gaza that has absolutely nothing to do with Hamas?
Right.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, right? I mean, Mark Lamont Hill, my brother Mark Lamont Hill, did an amazing kind of breakdown of this. Because number one, listen, while Hamas controls Gaza politically, they also are a non-political organization. But you have Palestinians.
Hold on, Jeff, hold that thought. I want to finish this. I don't want you to rush. I'm gonna bring you on the other side of this. More Jeff Johnson up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we were continuing the conversation with the one and only guy Jeff Johnson, who we absolutely love. You're talking about everything that's going on with Israel and Palestine and what's going on in between in the Gaza Strip. What were you saying before we went to commercial?
Kay asked what about innocent Palestinians, and so we're talking about the complexity of this because Hamas does politically control Gaza and running Gaza. They are also an organization that is beyond that political control in Gaza. And so Palestinians who are there are not all a part of Hamas. So the legitimate terrorist attacks that took place on the 7th are not connected to most of the citizens who are there. Okay, so that's part one. But two is it's so difficult, man, to have this conversation because we don't always have it from the beginning. And I talked about this last week. Like, the Palestinian people were forcibly moved from what is now Israel. And there was and have been occupied since 1967. It's the longest military occupation in the history of the world, right? So the challenge is, there was a quote that John F. Kennedy made that said, when you fail to allow peaceful revolution, you ensure a violent one. And most of us who are well-meaning people don't justify violence. And the violence from Hamas in particular, we don't justify.
And
but
Jeff,
the bottom line is,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Please. No, please.
Okay, and for most of our adult lives, for most of us who are in our 40s or 50s, we've been hearing about this whole two-state solution that every administration in the United States has been trying to get to some kind of agreement on. Can you kind of explain briefly to people what that two-state solution means?
In a simple way, a two-state solution is that the state of Israel has its rights and its land, and the Palestinians have their rights and its land. But even that is challenging, Kay, because, when you think about the West Bank, which is the land that's between the state of Israel and Jordan, that was Palestinian land as well. And you have Israeli settlers there that even the UN and others around the world say are against the law. So when you talk about two-state, I think it requires two groups of people who are never going to agree. fundamentally in creating an agreement. And so, and while you have some who want that two-state solution, you have those like Hamas and others on both sides that are saying, we can't do this. It will not happen. So it's one of those things where reasonable folks are saying, well, if this has to happen, a two-state solution is the only way to do it peacefully. But as we see, to your point, decade after decade after decade after decade, there are those that are fighting against that. And Kay, I mean, ask yourself this. If somebody came in and moved you out of your house and then said to you, okay, I'm going to give you half as a solution, how would you feel? So there's a political reality that I think we have to deal with, but there's a historical one that we got to be honest about.
Right.
Wow, that's good stuff, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for that, man. Let everybody know how you could be reached.
Y'all can hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. And for all the people that want to know more or who know more, share it. This is a situation that's so full of misinformation. Please just share accurate information. So, Rick, I always appreciate the time, brother. Kay, always love the conversation.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
have a fantastic Thursday. Be good to each other.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
24 minutes after the top of the hour, front page time. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. The front page is brought to you by Capital One. Brought to you by that Capital One Venture X card. The travel card for people always asking where next. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. President Joe Biden traveled to Israel and brokered a deal to allow humanitarian aid to flow into Gaza from Egypt to help civilians impacted by the war. He also said that he is convinced that Israel was not behind the deadly rocket attack on a Gaza hospital that killed more than 500 people. In other news, Ohio Republican Jim Jordan failed to, for a second time, to get enough votes to become Speaker of the House of Representatives. Jordan has been blocked by middle-of-the-road Republicans, and in the absence of a Speaker, the House has been unable to make any action or take any action for nearly 2 weeks now. Lastly, taxpayers in 13 states will be able to file their taxes online directly to the IRS under a new pilot program being rolled out next year. Taxpayers with relatively simple returns will be able to try it and could save themselves the cost of tax preparation services. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of this morning's headlines. For more news, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Draws the double. Laney to the corner. Vandersloot. No! And that is it! An unforgettable finish to Game 4. A resilient conclusion to a remarkable season for the Las Vegas Aces.
For the first time in 21 years, the WNBA has a back-to-back champion, and they go by the name of the Las Vegas Aces. A'ja Wilson wins the Finals MVP.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
BR18. What up there, Briggity Tat?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Jada Pinkett Smith is reportedly causing a rift between herself and her children by spilling embarrassing tea about their father, Will Smith. Now, since Jada's been talking about their marriage, Will's reputation is taking a huge hit, some say. Will's kids are now hoping to stop the damage on their dad's reputation and are wishing for privacy. Entertainment Tonight is reporting that Willow Smith and Jaden Smith feel bad for their dad with all the recent headlines about their parents. They know he has been going through a lot lately, and this isn't helping. The source told ET News that Willow, Jada, and Trey, who Will shares with his ex-wife, Cherie Zampino, wish some of their family's private matters remained private. The source also claimed that Will, now 55, is trying to stay busy and has been hanging out with his good friends and his kids. He's trying not to let any of this outside noise impact him, the source says. Will loves Jada and feels like he has always had her back. The famed media personality made her the film debut in 1985 in the critically acclaimed project The Color Purple. Oprah portrayed Sophia in the movie, Get My Children Out of Here! Following its release, the movie and its stars went on to earn several accolades, a Golden Globe, and a Black Movie Award. The project also received multiple Academy Award nominations, with Oprah personally scoring a nod for Best Supporting Actress. As previously reported in December, a musical version of the coming-of-age period drama film based on the stage musical of the same name. During a recent interview, she said, "I can't even begin to tell you what this means to me. A person who wanted nothing more in my life than to be in the color purple." She continued, "And God taught me to surrender. That was a big lesson for me. They were only offering $35,000 to be in this film, and it's the best $35,000 I've ever earned." With Fantasia in it, and Taraji P. Henson, and a whole bunch of other people. The guy, Coleman Domingo, he looked just like Mr.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He looked just like Mr.
Who they got playing Harpo?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know, but they got a lot of good people.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
A lot of good people.
Yeah, I can't talk about it. So.
Why?
Because I saw the premiere.
You did?
And then they told us we couldn't talk about it.
Oh, Gary.
So
why are you saying something?
Did you like it?
Because I just said I can't talk
Was
about it.
it good, though?
Oh, honey, it is amazing. The singing, everything is
It's
good.
Fantasia.
Tell us about it, Gary.
Did it make you emotional?
I have to say, it has its emotional parts, too.
We're going to make a real man like me cry?
Well, a man cry. I don't know about a real one like you, but yeah.
How close would you say is it to the original?
It's close, because it's more like a musical, too.
Okay.
What was your favorite part, Gary?
Hey, go ahead on, Brad.
We're trying to get you in trouble.
I know. I can't wait to see it. Well, they not going to know, Gary. They not going to know.
Oh, they'll know. They listen, honey. It was from the station.
Ain't nobody listening. It's just between us.
Okay, Kind and Sean.
Well, y'all, Kanye West wants the public to know that he is not bipolar as he previously claimed. Instead, he says he has signs of autism caused from his car crash in 2002. Can that happen?
Girl, that's what I'm like. No, girl, he wrong for
autism
that.
from being in
In
a
a car
accident.
crash?
Come on,
I've
man.
never heard that in my
Come
life.
on, man.
Oh, God. Okay. In a bizarre rant text to Elon Musk, Kanye states, "When are we going to speak? You owe me nothing. You never have to speak to me again. But if we do, the nature of the relationship has to change. I'm not bipolar. I have signs of autism from my car accident," he continues. You can't watch Kim keep my kids from me and not say anything publicly, then call yourself my friend so I can bring my audience to your struggling platform. The texts were posted by Ian Connor, a guy who has run Kanye's circle for years, and you can see Kanye instructed him to get the message out as Kanye's lost access to almost all of his social media accounts. Elon suspended Kanye's Twitter account in December for anti-Semitic remarks that he made, including stating that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The account was reinstated again in July, but Kanye hasn't been active on the platform. Now, unclear if Kanye and Elon have had private discussions on bringing him back onto Twitter, which is now called X, I think, with some other type of opportunity, or what spurred his text to start in the first place. But what's clear from the messages is that Kanye still wants war with Kim Kardashian, claiming she's keeping his kids from him. Interestingly, though, we've seen Kanye in Italy for months with his new wife, Bianca Censori, and only with his kids a couple of times in those, including a visit from Saint only a few weeks ago. As for the car crash he's referencing to which caused his alleged signs of autism, Kanye was driving home from a recording studio around 3 a.m. in October 2002 when he allegedly fell asleep behind the wheel of a rented Lexus, crashing him into an ongoing car. So his jaw was shattered, and the driver broke both legs. His jaw was wired shut, and that's when we got the Through the Wire video. So way back then,
which is actually a dope song. That's the Kanye that I love.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
That Kanye, College Dropout.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I wish he could get back to that.
That's the one.
Stay away from this weird stuff.
That's the one. Yep, that's the one. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.